Willie D Live.
What's up, family? A decade-old video of Machine Gun Kelly talking about the time that Puffy once gave him something that made him behave very weird has resurfaced online. In the clip, Machine Gun Kelly is interviewed on the Rover's Morning Glory podcast, where he speaks about his upcoming album. He then tells the host about a time Diddy allegedly handed him a blunt, but it was seemingly laced with other drugs. MGK said he asked Diddy for something before he headed to the airport. Diddy instructed his staffer to give MGK that Snoop Doggy Dogg, but told the rapper to take no more than 4 hits of the blunt. But MGK did not follow instructions. According to MGK, family, you ain't gonna believe this, he ended up butt naked outside of Diddy's window, talking to him on the phone. While Diddy's on the other side, inside the house. Now, here's the deal, fam. This don't sound like much of nothing, right? If somebody give you some, here's an example. I once ate an edible. It was a cookie. I didn't know it was an edible. I just thought it was a cookie. This woman at my restaurant was selling them. You know, I try to look out for people. You know, people are independent, you know, entrepreneurs. So she's one of those types that go around from business to business, is selling her products, right? So she had like these cookies. So I was like, yeah, you can sell them. You know, you come in here and sell them, you know, no big deal. So I bought one to support her. She didn't tell me it was a damn edible, fam. I ate the cookie like you eat any normal cookie. But I should have known something when I was going to buy it. When I was about to buy it, she had a look on her face like this. That's how she was looking. I should have known something right then. But anyway, fam, I ate that damn thing. I ate the whole thing, and probably it took about a good 2 hours to really hit me. And I had a drink of, ironically, Ciroc. It took about 2 hours to hit me. I was watching the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden, everything just started moving slow. And my heart started racing. I thought I was having a heart attack, man. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. That's all I'm gonna give you. But man, I just tell you, people should really give you instructions. I didn't get any instructions, but MGK did, which means that's his fault. Diddy allegedly told him exactly how many puffs to take. That would have been dope if I would have said, Puff actually told him how many puffs to take. But he did not follow instructions. And he kept on hitting it. Now here's the thing, again, this sounds like something innocent, right? This sounds like something, it does to me at least. This sounds like something where somebody gave you something, they told you how much to take, you didn't take the dosage that was instructed for you to take, and it has some adverse effects. The problem here is somebody's gonna use that to make their case against Diddy. They're gonna use that to say, see that? That's probably what he was giving this person, or he gave that person, or that person. And they are going to use that against him. I would not be surprised if that clip ended up in court someday. As you know, or maybe you don't know, that Puffy's homes were raided last week, and his house in Miami and Los Angeles was raided last week by Homeland Security Investigations, the feds. And they were looking for evidence to support allegations of sexual abuse and narcotics trafficking, human trafficking, all kinds of stuff, family. So, and they came by water, air, and land. Water, air, and land to get a rapper slash producer, music producer. I mean, you would have thought El Chapo was inside that bad boy. You would have thought they was going after El Chapo. They wasn't going after El Chapo. They was going after El Diddy. All of that for little old Diddy. And they cuffed his sons. Y'all know that was totally unnecessary because, and the feds know that because they watched them. They know what them boys about. They know what they into because they watched them for a long time before they went in and put the cuffs on them. So that, in my opinion, overboard. Didn't have to do all of that. But, you know, everybody want to get their shine on. So there you have it. But Diddy got some good lawyers. He got some cold-blooded lawyers, and they'll probably be able to be successfully have that not be submitted as evidence. And I know I'm kind of jumping the gun, but as I said before, I do believe that this is going to end up in a trial. I don't think that the FBI did all of that just to say, haha, look at us. Look what we can do if we want to. I don't think they did it just to flex. I think it was part of a flex, but it's a part of a flex where they want to get a return on their investment. What investment? The resources that they use. Anytime they use those resources, they want a return on their investment. So I do believe that the case will end up in court. I do believe that Diddy will not be convicted because I don't think that they'll have any real substantial evidence, anything really hard, strong enough to convict him. I'm sure they got something, but I don't think they have anything strong enough to convict him. This is why I do believe that Diddy will beat those charges. But what say you, family? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.